Alright, how is everybody doing tonight? Hopefully you can hear me. I'm not going to get going until I know somebody can hear me. This is Baseball Daily, a Strat-o-matic game where the cards change on a daily basis according to the players, according to player stats. And I want to make sure that you guys can hear me. So let me know if anybody's there, if you can hear me. If you can see anything. Is it streaming at all? Yes. 9 watching. Hey, can you guys hear me? Audio's good. Okay, thanks, Tribe Fan. Yes, this is Strat-o-matic Baseball Daily. I finally got it working. And this is the opening day game between the Yankees and Blue Jays. Hopefully you can see everything okay. Now the cards, I do have the players' faces on the turn myself down there. I do have the players' cards on the faces, the pictures, excuse me, I'll get it right. The pictures, I do have them in the game, but they're not showing up on here. And I don't want to I don't want to screw anything else up. So for right now, we're not going to have the players' faces, the pictures. So this is the exact same lineups. As you can see, the Yankees: Gardner, Judge, Stanton, Sanchez, Hicks, Gregorius, Drury, Walker, and Austin is their lineup. And on the mound for the Blue Jays is Happ. Behind the plate is Martin, Smoke at first, Travis at second, Donaldson at third, Diaz at short, Granderson at left, Pilar in center, Grichuk in right. And this was the game that Giancarlo Stanton, he had 2 home runs. I think he was he 2 for 4? I think he was 2 for 4 with 2 home runs. So we'll see what his card looks like when he gets up here. Gardner's leading off versus Happ. And here we go. And he leads off with a walk. I'm actually controlling both teams. So he's going to try to get a lead here. So he didn't get a lead. 1-10, still 50-50, but he's going to hang tight. And here's Aaron Judge. Tough play for Diaz, but he couldn't get to it. So first 2 men are on, and here is Stanton. The 2 column, 4, 5, 6, 7 possible home runs, 8, 9, or 10 in that 2 column. So here we go. And he's going to ground it to third. And we have 1 away. First and third stand was a fielder's choice. That brings up Sanchez. And he's going to walk. We have bases loaded with Hicks up. Uh-oh, double for Hicks. Scores 2. It's 2-0 New York. That brings up Gregorius. Opening day. Single. Scores 2. Yankees pouring it on early. It's 4-0. Gregorius at first. See if he can get a lead here. And he gets thrown out. He gets nailed, as it says. So Brandon Drury now up. and he strikes out. So that is the top of the first. 4-0 Yankees. Devin Travis leading off for the Blue Jays against Severino. Struck him out. Josh Donaldson. There's a big trend, I guess. Most teams are going with their power hitter batting second. And Justin Smoke batting third. 2 outs as Donaldson strikes out. And, wow. Oh no, I guess Donaldson flew out to right. But that was a strikeout. 2 out of 3 outs were strikeouts for Severino. And so Neil Walker now for the Yankees. Top of the second, and he singles. Let's see, we've got Austin up. What do we want to do? Let's hit and run. The hit and run is on. And he flies out to left. So Walker retreats back to first. Brings up Gardner. And he's going to draw a walk. Brings up Judge. There's not going to be any bunting here. Struck him out. Big strikeout for Happ. Now you've got Stanton. And he grounds out to first. Alright, Curtis Granderson, bottom of the second. Tough play for Gregorius, but he makes the play. 1 out. Another play by Gregorius. Grichuk. And a strikeout. I'd like to see Severino pitch like this all year because he is on my fantasy team. Sanchez draws the walk. Hicks. Let's try to bunt. Why not? Let's bunt. Good sack bunt. Brings up Gregorius. Struck him out. Drury 0 for 1. Lines out. So Russell Martin for the Blue Jays. Bottom of the third. Flies out to left to Gardner. Pilar pops out to Gregorius, 2 away. There's Diaz. Tough play for Walker, but he makes it. And he leads off the top of the fourth with a strikeout. Here's Austin. Another strikeout for Happ. Top of the order, Brett Gardner. And tough play for Pilar, but he probably, I didn't check, is he a 1? Probably is. Alright, bottom of the fourth, Travis leading off for the Blue Jays. Grounds out to Walker. Here's Donaldson, struck out his first time up. Or no, he flew out, that's right. It's an error by Drury. Single and an error. Excuse me. So Donaldson at second. Justin Smoke with a single. Donaldson only goes to third, so first and third with 1 out. And Granderson the batter. Smoke's not going to steal. Base is loaded with a walk to Granderson. Brings up Kendrys Morales. So Severino in some trouble here. 1 out. Oh my goodness, it's a double. Double for Morales. Man on first. Can try to score. They're going to send him. And they are going to stop other runners from advancing. Probably should have thrown for it. Morales, not a fast runner. Wow, bases clearing double for Morales. Makes it a 4-3 ball game. Here's Grichuk. He walks. So Severino having some problems here. in the fifth, or fourth, bottom of the fourth, excuse me. Martin's going to fly out, and he will hold. Pilar strikes out. That ends the inning, but it's a 4-3 ball game. Yankees in front. And Judge to lead off strikes out. Brings up Stanton. Has not hit a home run. He's 0 for 2. Did score a run. And he strikes out. 2 away. Here's Sanchez. Grounds out. 3 up, 3 down. Brings up Diaz. Bottom of 5. Pops it up to Drury. Devin Travis. Tough play for Walker, and he makes it. Nice play. There's Donaldson, 1 for 2 with a single. And a strikeout. So top of 6. I think Happ is done. They would have pulled him probably last inning. But this is Strat-o-matic. It's not real life. Now, I don't know who they brought in. I think O pitched. Did he pitch a little bit? Does anybody know who they brought in? I'm not super familiar with their bullpen. Let's see. I know. Let's see. I don't even know who their relievers are. I'm going to say... Let's bring O in. Here in the 6th. And Hicks gets a single. Brings up Gregorius. And let's try a little hit and run. Couldn't get to a tough play for Travis, but he couldn't get it. So first 2 guys are on, and now we're going to bunt. Drury is going to bunt. And good sack bunt. Brings up Neil Walker with runners at 2nd and 3rd with 1 out. And he walks him. Brings up Austin. Well, Eric, actually, I'm managing both teams here, so you can blame me for leaving the pitchers in. Nice strikeout there. So 2 away, brings up Gardner. Little base wrap, scores 2, but he's going to strike out. So O comes back and strikes him out. See, Severino's at 91 pitches. So they're going to go to the bullpen. And how about David Robertson? To face Justin Smoke. Grounds ball 1 back to the mound. 1 away. Here's Granderson, the old man. And he pops it up. 2 away, Kendrys Morales. Draws the walk. Brings up Grichuk. Robertson's already over his innings pitched. Uh-oh, that's a triple. That ties up the ball game. Yeah, I don't know the Blue Jays bullpen, so let's go with I really should have looked to see who they brought in. Betances is going to come in, try to get this out here. And of course he walks Russell Martin. Hello Herb. Steve Coe and Tribe Fan are also here. Tough play by Gregorius. He makes it. But we have a tie ball game here, top of the 7th inning. And let's see. They're going to go to the bullpen again. Let's see. How about, who are they going to bring in? Biagini. It doesn't show you guys when I go to the bullpen for some reason, but I got to get that worked out. So Biagini strikes out Judge for out number 1. Here's Stanton. Still no home run. Got the 2 column, but he did not hit one out. It's a ground out to first. And here's Gary Sanchez. And he's injured. Maybe not. Yes. Oh, trivia. I got to turn that off. Fewest double plays made by a shortstop in a season is 64. All right, Betances is still in there. Walks Diaz. I think Travis is going to bunt. Batter fouls off 2, so take off the bunt. Let's stay with the bunt. And he strikes out. Way to go. Brings up Donaldson. Struck him out. Here's Smoke. Tough play for Walker, but he makes it to retire the side. So we go to the 8th inning. Biagini, yes. Biagini, I've heard it. Hicks leading off. Tough play for Pilar, but he makes it. He's a 1, of course. 1E1. So Gregorius up with 1 out. Grounds it back to the mound. 2 away. Brings up Drury. And he singles. Kind of a stealer is he. He's got a 1-14 if he gets a good lead. And he did not. Does not get the good lead. So Walker is going to hit away. 2 outs. And he lines it out. Pops it out, actually. So bottom of the 8th inning, Yankees going to the bullpen. Who is it going to be? Not Chapman. Let's go with Green. I know I'm all out of whack on the bullpens. Hello, Larry Harris. Finally got Baseball Daily working. This is the first game of the season between the Yankees and Blue Jays. Granderson leads off the walk. Now you've got Morales. What about Granderson? What's he got? 1-14 if he gets a good lead. And he's going to take off, and he makes it. So now Morales up with Granderson at second. And nobody out. And Green walks him. Brings up Grichuk. He's tripled. First and second with nobody out. Nice strikeout there for Green. So one out brings up Russell Martin. Base hit to left. Lead runner has a 1-11 chance. Granderson has a 1-11 chance to score. He's going to try for it, and they're going to throw for it. And he gets thrown out. So I think that was that Gardner? I think it was Gardner that threw him out, maybe. I can't remember. Was the base hit to left? Anyway, brings up Pilar with 2 outs. Morales at second. Probably should pinch run, but there's 2 outs. He should get a good jump. And it is a man on second can score. It's a 1-8. He's going to have to hold up. Bases loaded with Diaz. So bullpen time, and it's going to be Chapman. Try to get out of this mess. And he flies out to left. That ends the inning with the bases loaded for the Blue Jays. We'll go to the top of the 9th. And Austin will lead off. Biagini is going to come out. And we will go with Tepera. I'll probably use, well, I don't know. Teams are using a lot more pitchers nowadays. Tyler Austin's going to lead off with a double. Brings up Brett Gardner. Just hitting away. Walked him. Oh, man. Brings up Judge. Well, that may be all for Tepera, excuse me. Let's see. They're going to go with Osuna. He's good for 10 pitches. Judge strikes out, so that's at least 3. Here's Stanton, 0 for 4. The 2 column's nasty. Pretty much nothing but home runs. He did get it once, but he got a 2-2. Oh, he got the 1. Grounds out to the pitcher. Double play. Ends the inning. So Chapman back out for the Yankees. Travis grounds out. Donaldson draws the walk. Smoke is going to hit away. Can he end it? He gets a base hit to left. He's going to have to go to second and stop. Donaldson is. That's all for Chapman. All right, Warren is going to come in for the Yankees. About the 6th pitcher on the day. Can we get a walk-off here? And no, it's going to be a line-out. Brings up Morales, 2 outs. Donaldson at second. Oh, and he grounds it out. Grounds out to Travis. Brings up Gary Sanchez, top of the 10th. Tie ball game. Grounds one back to the mound. And here's Hicks. Struck him out. Osuna. He's on fumes. Here's Gregorius. But he strikes out with Gregorius to end the top of the 10th. And here's Grichuk. He's 1 for 3 with a triple. Grounds it out to Gregorius. Russell Martin. Struck him out. And here's Pilar. And that is gone. No, it's not gone. I thought that was a home run. It looked like on his card. He got a 1 on the split chance. Okay. Sometimes these cards on the computer version are a little different. It's hard to read. Diaz strikes out. Now the Blue Jays are going to have to go to their bullpen. How about Barnes? We're going to go through all the pitchers, I think. Brandon Drury for the Yankees gets a single. 1-14 if he gets a good lead. And he did not. Neil Walker, however, is going to bunt. Fouls off the first 2. Do we stay with a bunt? Let's take it off. Let's hit away. And that might be gone for Neil Walker. It is. 2-run home run for Neil Walker here in the 11th. And the Yankees take a 6-4 lead. That was off Barnes. So Austin, the 9-hole is up. Oh, he may have had weird, very true, baseball demos. He may have had weak power. So Austin single. No, he gets on by error. Error by Donaldson. Brings up Gardner. He is going to bunt. Nobody out. So 1 out, Judge up. Struck him out. Stanton 0 for 5. Stay away from that 2 column. Fly ball to the left. It's trouble, but Granderson gets there for the 3rd out. 2-run lead for the Yankees. Who's going to close this thing out for them? Do they have anybody? How about Mr. Holder? Jay Holder. See if he can shut the door on the Blue Jays. Tough play for Judge and Wright. And he makes it. 1 out, Josh Donaldson. Heart of the order. And he strikes him out. Nice job by Holder. So Justin Smoke, 2 for 5. Continuing his hot hitting from last year. Draws the walk. 2 away though. Here's Granderson. Another walk. Brings up Morales. They're going to let Holder stay out there. And he strikes him out to end the ball game. Finally. 6-4. Yep.
Where's that long cord plug? Oh, you got it. You can't have all the chargers in there.
Oh, man. Can't.
Charge my phone and
So that is the end of the ball game. Let's see if the box score will show up on the screen. Hopefully it will. I don't think it's going to though. I got to figure that out. I don't know why the box score isn't showing up. what if I do this? I go like that. Does that show it? Should. So let's see. A little different. The Yankees still win the game, but a little different road to the victory. No home runs from Stanton. Judge 1 for 6, Stanton 0 for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pitchers by the Yankees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 by the Blue Jays. So not much of a pitcher's duel. I think I'm going to play another one here. I'm going to play the, hopefully I can get it up too so you guys can see it. That's my worry. Let's see. I want to go to I'm going to play hold on. Am I on the screen? Okay. Tell you what, I'm going to end this one. I'm going to come back. I'm going to play the second game of the season between the Dodgers and Giants. It was a 1-0 game. I think Joe Panic scored the only run, if I remember correctly. So I'm going to end this. If I can figure that out. Strat-o-matic have an automated function. So yeah. Yeah, you can have it automatically play the games for you. So I'm going to come back and play that second game of the season between the Dodgers and the Giants. So I'll be back in just a minute.